How do you learn? It's Marketing for Owners, it's John, down at another duck pond again. I like duck ponds, they're kind of peaceful, apart from the guy strimming in the background. Now, there's a golf course over on yonder side, but for any of you listening on iTunes or Stitcher or SoundCloud, there is a bloke with a strimmer. And as I saw what he's doing, he's strimming bushes. It's a bit lazy, isn't it? Shouldn't he have a pair of shears, be taking care? There's also a very noisy duck nearby. So if you hear it, it's not laughing at me, it's a duck, and that's Quacks. But it did sound like it was laughing at me just a second ago. Anyway, what did I say? Did I say episode 243, something like that? So, learning. Learning's pretty cool. I recommend you learn a lot. I recommend you continue to learn. But how are you learning? What are you consciously doing to learn? There are plenty of ways of doing it. You can, for example, you can do it on the job. Whatever you are doing, you can continue to test and advance your own skills. You are an expert. I've told you this before. You probably do not even realize it, but you are an expert at what you do. Now, you could be working in a shoe shop and you may be repairing shoes. You're an expert. I can't do that. You probably think you're not as good as other people you've seen, but to the rest of us, we think you are fabulous. You could be working in an office. And by the way, just let you know, I've got an iPad sitting on my lap, and you hear that duck kind of laughing. Something has just flown over and done its business, not only on my iPad but on my trousers or on my jeans. It's very green, and that's why the duck is laughing. I'm going to continue anyway. The country life, eh? For those of you on whatever you're listening to, if you're not watching the video, it's nowhere near as much fun. Anyway, so I was telling you, you're an expert. If you work in an office and you are the admin assistant, you are an expert at what you do. The reason people are asking you to do it is not because you are the assistant, it's because it's your job, because you're the expert at it, you're better. So everyone has got something to teach, but everybody can improve. Continuous improvement is good for you. There are ways to learn. Now, personally, I actually do most of my learning these days through podcasts and through Audible books. Now, the reason for that is because it's so easy. This is not just a way to promote my podcast, but because I'm thinking you're listening to it anyway, so you already think it's great. Let's hope you do. By the way, if you do, just to interrupt, you could go to marketingforowners.com/free book. That's one word, and find out if you give a review or a rating, we've got a free book for you. Go see how easy that is to do. But so podcasts can be listened to when you are driving to work, on your commute, on the train, on the bus, on waiting in waiting in airports, while you're nodding off to sleep. You can set a timer for it. While you're cooking, while you're making your breakfast, while you're brushing your teeth. There's plenty of times to just squeeze in 5 minutes here and there. And a lot of them are nice and short. I mean, mine are about 10 minutes, some are an hour, but it depends what they are. Audible books is much easier for me, because I'm pretty busy, to listen to Audible books than to physically read them. Now, I still do physically read. I can remember how to do it. But I catch little snippets out of Audible books and listen to them on flights, in airports, things like that. It's a good way of passing the time. And I rarely go on trains, but if I do, I find it the easiest thing. Get a good couple of hours worth in, and I actually speed them up as well. One other little trick, speed them up to 1.25 speed, 1.5 speed. Some I can listen to at double speed, not many. And just as a funny point, Noah Kagan is the only person I cannot listen to at anything other than single speed. He talks fast, can't understand a word he's saying if I speed it up even the slightest. But online, there are courses you probably don't realize. If you've not heard of Udemy and places like that, there are so many courses. Just Google free online course and you'll be amazed at what comes in. If you put free online course and put that in quotation marks and then put a word afterwards of, say you were that shoe repair person or something like that, put shoe repair, you'll be amazed at what people have created in your niche. There is stuff that you can learn and you'll get it. You'll be better. You'll be better than anyone else, and then you can offer extra services. And of course you can charge more for that. And that's what's important. You are providing better value to your customers and they'll be prepared to pay you more money for the better value. If you don't think so, trust me, you will. Honestly, it's how it works. Now, you can even go to YouTube. YouTube is long forgotten, but there are innumerable videos, how-tos on every single thing. There are ways, special ways of cleaning things. There are tricks to putting wallpaper up. There are little tricks to draining the oil from a car, tricks to servicing your car. But there are things at the professional level, and tons of it on YouTube is all for free. But a lot will lead to paid courses, and when it's a paid course, when it's online, these things are quite often $30 or $50 or even $100. But the $100 courses are quite often hours worth. And how else would you get that? You'd have to go to some college, drive there, meet people, sign in, have coffee, have lunch, network, all that kind of stuff. So I strongly recommend that you continue to learn, but do it the easy way. Do it online. Try your best not to pay, but if it is worth paying, do it. If the person's got credibility, follow, do it, all right? If they're teaching what they know and what they're good at, follow what they've got to say. It'll help. Now, today is, I'm just, look at my notes, it's the Wednesday, so it's a friendly follow. And today we are going to follow Jill Konrath. Now, Jill is spelled Jill, and Konrath is Konrath. If you want to see the notes, by the way, just if you're driving along, or if you're on that train and you want to catch this later, just go to the website at marketingforowners.com/podcast/243. That's the same with every single episode. You can just click there and you'll have everything written down. You can print it out, you can click the links. No catches, no charge, no nothing. All right. And while you're there, have a little look around the website. You might be quite surprised at what's there that might help. But Jill Konrath, anyway, back to her. She is a speaker and she's a sales expert. Now, in her stuff, she calls it accelerated sales or sales acceleration strategist. I have never heard of a sales acceleration strategist before. And she's written 3 books and she's got a ton of free sales tools. Now, if you go to her site, by the way, is at jillkonrath.com, easy to remember, then you'll find that she's got a whole load of reports and things. Have a go. There is going to be something you can learn. And who won't benefit from learning to be a better salesperson? Yeah, you will. So go for it. I will have something good for you tomorrow. I'll be cleaned up and hopefully no birds will be dropping anything from the sky on me. See you then.